Who reviews? And today I'm reviewing My Hero Academia Season 4. Now, the first episode, like always, or just like starting from Season 2, is a Calypso with this reporter trying to find out what all my meant when he said, now it's your turn. And it just gives the character, the class A character names and quirks and that. And just find out who am I saying that to. But now yes, he owes all my one and doesn't reveal it. So yeah, pointless. And that episode just continues where last episode season 3 left off with Gran Trino saying to Deku to ask All Might to introduce him to his ex-sidekick Night Eye, whose work is he can see into the future. And that's to show you how he does it. Like he says it, he kind of like he's looking through a film strip and see a certain amount of time in someone's future. And it's very interesting. I don't know Medio or Vermilion is doing a work there as well. Kind of good scene where Vermilion's asking Deku what's the reason or what type of hero he wants to be before he agrees to show him or bring him to not his agency. The Deku's response is pretty good. I don't know, I might be a bit stingy or just a bit of a sourpuss, but he does have a bit of a sense of humor. And another psychic called Bubble Girl. I guess she creates bubbles or something. Deku does try to make him laugh by doing all my impression, but it doesn't. But I think it's funny. But I'm like, it's really saying Deku doesn't have a sense of humor. But then when Deku notices that Night Eye is an All Might fan, he just start saying trivia to each other, and All Might or Night Eye just tests out Deku's abilities. He does take Deku on, but just to show him that he shouldn't be All Might's successor, since he thought Vermilion would be a better choice. And it turns out he's doing an investigation on the Yakuza, since their young head, Sisaki, or Overhaul as his villain name is just resurfacing the gangsters, and that's he had a meeting with the League of Villains, and he's creating some weird bullet things. And on their first job together, Deku and Tsunade actually run into Overhaul and a little girl named Eri, who is just a ball of cuteness. But it turns out Overhaul has been doing stuff to Eri since has a lot of bandages around her, and when he actually or it just implies that he'll do something to the two heroes, Eri just runs back to him. And you know, some of the other heroes got work experience or work studies as well. Like let's see, the bird guy got some experience from this guy called the Hawks, and Sue and Gravity got some work study thanks to Nezre, who has having work study with Ryukyo, the Dragon Lady. And remember I just twisted Sonya's arm to introduce him to his boss, Fat Gum. It was a big ball of fat with eyes. Yes, the quirks are still unique and very original and massive, I think. But, and there is a episode focusing on Red Riot and it is pretty good when he says trying to stop this guy from running, who has his going to temporarily to away Sonir's quirk. And episode 6 with the meeting where everybody is just great when he does reveal that the bullet has blood and cells in it, and everybody's just horrified that Overhaul is doing something like that to his own daughter. Yeah, spoilers, not his actual daughter. Yeah, and do give a bit of backstory to Overhaul later on. And there's responses by Deku and William were great as well. Like, do kind of like Block. He seems like a bit of a jerk. Like, I get why he's annoyed, since they don't think kids can handle this sort of stuff. And yeah, Red Riot isn't really supporting the case that they could, since he's not really paying attention that much. And Night Rage had it as well, and since they're thinking that the League of Villains is connected, he wants Deku and the others to just stay back if they are. And I do like the moment where you say you need to keep an eye on Deku and just puts his fist on his chest or heart and call him his problem child. It just sounds like he cares. Like in the season 3, he say he respects Class 1A and calls him his Class 1A. Yeah, it just sounds like he does care about the kids a bit. Oh yeah, and just also say why Night Eye and All Might split up, since Night Eye saw All Might's future, and he's gonna die a gruesome death. But he just denying that and wants to keep fighting, and they want to pass on one for all yet. So yeah, and let's say they do find where Ares being kept, and yeah, the fight didn't really take that long, and there's just like a floor on floor type boss fights, like in a game with the Sunny Ear taking on some recruits that were just cast aside from society, and Red Riot and Fat Gun taking on this cage fighter and this guy to make a shield. And in the episode, do give a bit of an origin to Red Riot's reason why you want to be a hero, and why the Crimson Riot was an inspiration for him. And I think it's pretty good. And they also give just some scenes of why the League of Villains are joining up. And it turns out the Sega Rocky just wants to keep an eye on Yakuza and maybe take it down from the inside. Yeah. And Toga is still crazy when he sees Deku and just transforms into Rock Block. I don't know. And just episode 11 was great as well. And some of the other bad guys in it were good. Like there's a guy that can mess with someone's equilibrium and he's drunk. And this other guy can make people tell the truth just by talking to him. Ugh. And the whole fight with the overhaul is just great. That see when he keeps telling Eri that someone's gonna die because of her, and Deku just refusing to give up, even though Eri don't think he can save her, and the overall he combining with somebody's med to make some sort of chimera like creature or some monster, and just have flashbacks of the old heads and him, and turned out the head of the Yakuza was uh, Eri's grandfather. And the song being played while Deku's trying to get to Eri's like it's great as well, which is called My Plus One. It's beautiful. It's really emotional in that. And I does see that the overall does escape by killing Deku. But spoilers, Deku lives. Yeah, it's because probably because of Aries' quirk. It's not real here, but it's an interesting one. And Trails can't really control it. But like a lot of the time travel stuff, the timeline needs to fix itself, so somebody does have to die, and it's Night. Yeah, even that All Might's there just to apologize, want to make up for stuff until Aries in quarantine since they can't really control her power while raised her head looking at her. And there's the kind of a mini arc with Bakugo and Shoto in their parental alliances exam with some of the other people there, and they're supposed to set a good path for some kids who are out of control. I'm kind of glad they're talking about this quirk apocalypse, since every child that's born gets a stronger and stronger quirk. So eventually, you'll see the Armageddon. And I just love seeing in Ever acting like a stage mom. It's just funny. I don't know. Ugh. Anyway, in Ever's actually talking to All Might, quickly trying to find out what it means to be number one. And All Might gives him, I think, an idea of how to, and Ever just say to Shoto that he'll try to be a better hero and dad, so be proud of that. And there's the Wing guy is probably getting over his resentment over Never, so. Oh yeah, and the girl that Toka transformed into the last seasons in this as well. Yeah, it seems to be like a valley girl. But anyway, the kind of third arc or the next arc is at the school festival, and Class 1A taking doing a concert for everybody, since some of the other students that aren't in the hero course are thinking all the bad stuff that happened in the school is because of them, and just resent some of it. Bakugo seems to be a bit against it, but yeah, he's all for it, since he's actually knows how to use the drums, and seems a bit calmer this time. Seems like Eric going well, since that's to see the Deku and Vermilion. Turns out to see how to smile. Yeah, they don't really say how long Overhaul had her in his basement or in his clothes or whatever, but it might have been a long time since all the stuff he's saying about her, and she's feeling guilty for all the people that died and such. But thanks to Deku, or so say thanks to Haoyama, I think that's the idea of bringing her to the school festival to probably make her smile. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about how Yama was at the end of the criminal license exam thing, and he's being a surprise for Deku with some cheese, and just telling Deku that they had something in common, since he can really keep his laser beta button thing around his belt, since he's on really like his quirk in the really capacity body, and if he does take off his belt and some stuff will ooze out of his belly button or something. Yeah, that's kinda good. Anyway, and then there's the episode when they're just on airing around was kinda good as well. And there's a new villain called uh, gentle criminal and his assistant, uh, blah blah. Yeah, he's kind of a villain that does stuff that's kind of annoying or just a little bit of pranks and puts up on the internet. And apparently he was trying to be a hero, but he didn't have good grades, and he did try to save somebody with his quirk, which is to make solid things or to make something bouncy, but it didn't really go that well, and you felt like the people he's been in school with just forgotten. And he plans on doing something with the UA, and there's a running joke with him pouring tea and it comes out too much and burns him. That's kind of funny. I thought with Deku was pretty good, but I think Deku's fight with Overhaul was a bit better, and Denzel Criminal does get himself up, and in the end credits of episode 23 it shows that the police are giving him a second chance and asking him the Brava permission to be beside him. That and the concert was pretty good. The song that they're singing, Hero 2, was good as well, and did make every smile and every time fun. And apparently there's a beauty contest. I don't know who won, but hopefully Nezray. What else? Oh yeah, the Class 1B play. Yeah, the guy that in Class 1A's Fate to say this original was called Romeo and Juliet, Prisoner of Azkaban turned the King. I don't know. I guess they just wanted to do some reference to the three things, but still. It's funny. I give them that. And this end concert, every else forgives Class 1A for everything. I thought they were just great. I also have Bucko shouting to bring the people that did see him over here to blow their heads off or something. You can say what you want about Bucko, but that's a bit. His anger is pretty funny. And in season 3, you saw where he got the hotheadness. Anyway, there's a 2-episode arc with Endeavor, and also shows that Aries actually living in the school since they don't put her in the system, and her grandfather's still in a coma thanks to Overhaul. And the Wild Wild Pussycats come back, and turns out Coda is become a Deku fan since he's wearing similar suits to him. Yeah. And as we do the hero ranking list, and I know they showed a lot of weird stuff in this show, but an amulet or a living washing machine? Come on! How can a washing machine be a hero? Anyway, Never just having some food with Hawks, since the Hawks doesn't provide him, since he has some information on some Nomu that escaped. And there are a black Nomu is in the same place as the two, and they can actually talk and make little minions or cells or something. Actually looking for the strongest hero. It does look like things are in panic when Endeavor is just there, but then there's kid who's getting out to Endeavor saying he's only cool when he's mean, since he's like a fan or something. He's encouraging people not to give up on Endeavor. Endeavor does kill Nomu, and saying his reputation of his old self, and actually does show shows mom and his sister and brother in episode 25, and pretty good scene. And yeah, this is just a 2-part episode where Endeavor does implant himself as the #1 hero. Yeah, it's cool. And Hawks quirk as well. He doesn't have wings. He can actually control feathers. Like he can fire the things or people. Mm. The Emperor scene with Deku's. I've already seen the first guy that had All for One, or first guy had all for, One for All, or is already seen this show Rocky or somebody else. But maybe they'll pick on that in season 5. But I'd say this scene is great. I do think the Yakuza stuff was a bit better than the Gentle Criminal things, but they're pretty good. And I like that they get some backstories to some of the heroes, like Red Riot or Haoyama. And I do like the 2 new songs. It is hopefully there's a new song in season 5 that's going to be better than the other 2. And I do hope they show Eri more in season 5. I just love her character, love seeing her progress and everything. One thing I think they forgot is that Overhaul actually made a serum he planned to sell to the heroes to get their quirks back. Did the police not get that? Because they didn't show that the League of Villains taking the villains' bullets, but they didn't show the serum. Or did the person that wrote this episode or whatever just forget about the serum? Because he keeps saying that when Eri learns how to use her powers, he'll probably able to get Vermilion's quirk back for him, or give him his quirk back, whatever. But they have a serum, don't they? Don't know. Anyway, next time will be the second movie, and Deku and Baku will be facing a villain that's probably as powerful as One for All. Or, yeah, All for One, whatever. And you have to fight the guy without the help of any pro heroes. So be good. Anyway, until next time, I was you. See you guys later.